Alright, now what we want to do is, actually this extends down into here. So let's let's cut away. There we go. Let's kind of cut away just like that, okay? Let's just kind of move this away and bring this down where it kind of extends into the little piece there. That's it. See that? At the bottom here, kind of give it a little, like a nose shape. There we go. See that? There we go. See from the side there? Because this whole area in here is going to be kind of a... Alright, now let's go ahead, let's get away from the face for a minute. Let's just kind of bring this all down just a little bit. Okay, see that? Alright, let's bring this body down just a little bit. Now the little tail is going to come from both sides almost to a point, but we're going to swing it very carefully like that. Okay. It's kind of Alright, now let's come up underneath here with the rock. Let's take off underneath the body here quite a bit. See that? In fact, I'm just going to swing that over here like this. There we go. And we want to come up underneath here with our see where the tail can kind of bring the, there we go. See how that kind of overlaps there? Look at that, see? All right. This is a little bit more for an advanced carver. And I'm getting a lot of messages from advanced carvers, people who have carved, would like to do little soap figures for their children. But a Boy Scout can also do this. Now let's come back here and just kind of work this down a little bit. There we go. Because these are pretty thin, but we don't want to make them too thin where they'll break on you. But thin enough. Oh, look at that, see? Now, we want to take this area here, just a second. Okay. Now let me take. Let me get my gouge for this. My bigger little gouge that I have. I have a little. Actually, you can do this with your knife. It doesn't matter. But what we're going to do. Let me kind of show you. This around in here. Is this little area in here is going to be, see this little area in here? The eyes are. That's going to be taken out right there. See that? So you can do it with your knife. I've got a little gouge here. I'm just going to kind of do that. Just start it with. Look at that. See? Now, you can take your little knife and you can just kind of round that around in there. The only thing about using that flare is you got to get that out of there. You got to get that okay. Actually, you can take anything. You can do it with a pencil. You can do it with a. Take my little V tool. Watch this. Just kind of scoop it out. Just kind of scoop the sides out a little bit. There you go. Now, I think they have some little. Just going to put some little marks in there. Some little marks in there. There we go. Okay. And we've just about got our little owl finished. And see, you've got a little stand for it now that sits there. These actually come forward just a little bit. There we go. And basically, if you look at it, there's your little owl sitting on a rock. Now if you want to put little feathers or something like that in it, you can do that. Just kind of hit it with a little back here. You can, if you don't have to. Just kind of giving a little design. All you need is just a knife and a little V-tool. I really didn't need my gouge. I was just playing. Okay. Bring this side down just a little bit more. There we go. And there is your little owl. Look at that. Okay, let me wet it. Slippery little bugger. When you have to get through with it, you just sit there, let it dry real good. It's a little sticky when you first, after you've wet it and everything like that. But once you let it dry and spray it with a little coat or something, oh, look at that. Look. A little owl, your little owl sitting on a rock, carved out of a simple bar of ivory silk. Okay, well there's our little project, and we'll do more. And like I said, in fact, it's become. People have really wrote in so much. I'm going to start a little blog like I've got a wood carving blog. It's soapcarvingblogspot.com. Soap carving blog, B-L-O-G, spot.com. I've just started it, so in response to the wonderful response to the art of soap carving. And so here is our little I sprayed a couple of these with Def Gloss and they harden up. Now they harden up on the outside, okay. That don't mean, like I said, they're not like a toy that you can play with. They harden up on the outside, and what I'm beginning to see is that people really would like to do some of this to decorate their kitchen, their bathrooms with, and spray them with a coating, and then put them in their bathrooms and stuff for guests to see and stuff like that. And I know you can buy a lot of stuff made out of a mold and things like that, but this kind of gives it a personalized look, that you yourself have carved this thing. And so that's what people like. Okay, God bless you now. My time is up. And there's our little soap art. Boy, I can't speak this morning. Soap art owl.